Rocket engines are tough to build. And they're even tougher to 3D print, because all the details have to be just right for the rocket to work successfully. But a Chennai-based startup has pulled off this remarkable task. Indian space startup Agnikul Cosmos has become the world's first company to successfully test a fully 3D printed rocket engine. Agnikul Cosmos successfully fired a higher stage, semi-cryogenic rocket engine called Agnilet. This is a unique rocket engine because it is completely 3D printed as a single component in one run of a 3D printer. This entire engine, Agnilet, is just one piece of hardware from start to finish and has 0 assembled parts. Normally, rocket engines have hundreds of different parts that have to be built individually. This includes things like injectors which inject fuel into the engine, cooling channels that ensure the engine doesn't overheat, and the igniter which actually kindles propellants to push the rocket off the ground. Agnilet is a 3-in-1 solution. It takes all 3 of these modules and puts them into a single piece of hardware. The rocket engine is capable of carrying up to 100 kilos to low Earth orbit, which is around 700 kilometers above the Earth's surface. That is only part of what the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle is capable of, and possibly just enough to carry a single satellite more. Agnikul may be the first to be successful, but it's not alone. Agnikul was the first Indian space startup to enter into a non-disclosure agreement with the Department of Space under the newly established Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center. Another space startup is Hyderabad-based Skyroot Aerospace. The global space industry is expected to generate $1.1 trillion or more by 2040. According to Morgan Stanley, more than triple its current value of $350 billion, and new space engine technology, like 3D printed rocket engines, are expected to play a big role in this explosion of value. But even international players, like Elon Musk's SpaceX, NASA, Ursa Major, and Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin, are only 3D printing components for rocket engines. This means that putting together these engines and making sure they work is still a fairly complicated task. The only US-based startup close to producing a fully 3D printed rocket engine is Firehawk Aerospace, and they only just raised the $2 million needed to start on their project.